In a couple of our prior segments, we discussed the rolling banks, basically where the ball's out on the table, and these were episodes 64 and 65. What I'd like to cover now is the same concept using the M&M principle for the rolling bank, but we're going to apply it to a ball when the ball is very close to the cushion. In other words, if you look at this shot we have on the table, the three balls within several inches of this cushion, and instead of this ball rolling into the cushion, it's actually sliding into the cushion, so it doesn't come off the cushion the same way to allow the bank to occur to the side pocket over here. Now, instead of using the M&Ms, if say you don't have the M&Ms as a tool for the banking, I've actually put a couple pieces of the APA chalk on the table, which you can use at home or practice or in the league, when you're in your practice time. We've got two chalks over here which represent the mirror image of this pocket on this side. If you remember before, we would simply come up to the pocket, and on that side of the table we would have the mirror image of this pocket. If you put a mirror in front of that pocket, you would see this one in it. And then the second step was to take the ball to the pocket you want to bank it into and find the midpoint on this line. And that's what these two pieces of chalk represent, is the midpoint from the three ball over to this side pocket. Of course, now it's very simple. All we do is we connect these 2 points, the two pieces of chalk on each side, and then we have an angle into the cushion, and we simply move our stick parallel over to the three ball. Now that gives us the initial angle to the shot. Of course, because it's sliding, we can't shoot it there because it's not going to come off the cushion right. So what we do is we do a couple of minor adjustments. We calculate the mirror image in the midpoint, move parallel, and then what we simply do is we overcut the ball about 1/8 of an inch and reduce our speed about 20%. And that should make the bank work. So let's go ahead and shoot this shot now. Very simple. Reduce your speed 20% and overcut it about 1/8 of an inch. Just hit it in the center and just nice smooth stroke just like this. And that's how that bank works. So this is an example of how to shoot a ball when it's closer to the rail and it's sliding instead of rolling. And this will give you more victories in your game when you have to bank that 8 ball at the very end of the game. So enjoy this, according to Dr. Q.
You don't have to play like a pro to enjoy the game I love.
If you've ever played in a friend's basement, you can compete in an APA league. In the APA, everyone can play and anyone can win. So if you're looking for a fun night out with your friends and family, join an APA pool league today. Have fun, meet people, play pool. Visit poolplayers.com today.